Hi friends, welcome back. And today we are going to discussing about how to do for the pagination web table using our Selenium TypeScript. Okay, and if you see in my previous video, there are two things I have done. One is static and dynamic. Dynamic, like after refreshing, the value is changing. Then again, we are going to pick and we are validating the assertion whether the two values are matching or not. Okay, now in this particular session, we are going to teach like if you click any page here, okay, and you can able to once the smartphone, if it is available, then we need to click for the checkbox to check it, okay, and in case if it is not available, you need to be switch, and again you need to click for any page button based upon you are providing the name, okay. How we can able to do this particular pagination? Okay, I have the simple pagination one. In case if you have very difficult pagination one, provide me the URL, I can able to help you to do for the automation. Okay, now we can start our code. Okay, I'm going to create a new file, tc19 pagination .ts file. Okay, I'll paste it here. Oh, paste, and I'll import for bisection. Okay, now first thing, like we need to get for the URL first. This is my URL. I'll copy paste it here. Okay. Once we get the URL, our first target is need to be get these particular pages. Okay. Now I'm going to inspect in this element. Okay. If you see for this is our UL section. Okay. This is our ID. Okay. I'm going to take the ID. Control F. I'm going to create the CSS selector. Okay. ID, and then inside the ID we have for LI. Okay, LI section. I'll take for this entire LI section. Okay. Now I'll paste it for this one. Okay. Constant pages. Okay. And await driver dot find elements, because we need to get for multiple elements. For that we need to use that. Okay. Now I'm going to use for this pagination. Okay. We saved it. Okay. Now if you length also you can able to identify. Okay. Then we can able to use for first, let I equal to 1, because the page will start from the one page. Okay, greater than or equal to a pages dot length. Okay, and then I plus plus, we are able to switching. Okay, we are able to clicking purpose, we are able to do that. Okay, now our target need to be do for checking these elements. Okay, whether it is matching or not, right? For this, we need to take the path of this. Okay, not for this. This path is basically to clicking process. Okay, clicking purpose. Okay, if you want, we can able to do for click as well. Okay, first we'll do the clicking, whether we are able to do for click or not. Okay, await driver dot find element. Okay, by dot css. Okay, now if you see, this is my path. Okay, now I'll paste it here. Now I need to get for the nth child, okay, a dollar to curly braces I, okay, and then we can able to use for sorry, a for the clicking purpose, click, okay, whether we can able to click or not, we can see, okay. Now I'll use for sleep driver dot sleep 1000, okay. Now I'll run for this particular one, okay, pagination. Okay, now we are running and clicking whether we are able to click one after one. See, now 4 up to 4 it is able to click. Now we are able to click for this one. Okay, Now we need to get this particular things, right? Now I'm going to inspect this particular table. Okay, if you see, there are t body and inside that trc is there. Okay, now this is my id. What I can do, right? Hash that id, and then it need to be go for t body, and under the t body, inside the body we need to get for trs. Okay, there are 5 rows, it is there. Okay, for the 5 rows we can copy this row, constant rows. Okay, await driver dot find elements. Okay, by dot css. Okay, now we need to paste it here. Okay, this will give you for all the rows. Okay, now I'll go ahead for let j equal to 1, because first row onwards we need to start, and j is greater than or equal to rows dot length. Okay, j plus plus. Okay, now we are able to do that. Now in this particular place we are able to rotate one by one. For this second column one we need to get it right. Now what I can do here, td. Okay, if you specify for nth child, which is required 2. Now you can see nth child 2, it is highlighted. Okay, I'll take for this particular one, and here as well we need to use for nth child, or also nth child 1. Okay, you can see 1 on 1 it is highlighted. Now we are going to capturing this constant value, because we need to get the text actually. Okay, driver dot find element. Okay, by by dot by dot css. Okay, and we can do it here. Okay, now this particular value need to be modified every time. Okay, then we can use for j value. Okay, and then we can use for get text. Okay, this function, what will happen, it will return the text of this. Okay, now we can print that, and instead of after that we can do for value is equal to our expected value. Okay, which value we can able to expect this, I don't want, I'll go for fourth value. Okay, and I'll take this one. Okay, pr section. Okay, okay, now I'm able to copy this. Okay, now once we get this particular value matches, then I need to click for this particular checkbox. Okay, for the checkbox, if you see, right, if you expand here, there is a td inside the t input tag. Okay, our type tag is there. Okay, you can use for anything, and then you can able to click for that particular one. Okay, now I'll copy this one, I'll paste it down. Okay, here inside the if condition. Okay, I'll remove that get text, and I'll use for click functionality. Okay, instead of this, what I can do here is the fourth column. Okay, and then I'm going to use for input tag. Okay, input. The fourth section, there is a input tag. Inside the fourth tag, I'm going to use for input tag. Okay, now I'm going to click. Okay, this will click for that particular element. But if you are not used for any break statement or anything, it will keep on work. But here there is one thing you forgot. There is a pages. Okay, if you run this one, right, it will run for every time in the same page. It will not go. Why? Because we are not clicked anywhere. For the starting one we commented, but after that we are not used for any click statement. Definitely our script will be a fail. Means infinity loop it will rotate. Okay, infinity loop it will rotate. Then what we can do? We need to click for the next time. Okay, what exactly we need to do now? I'll go ahead for the top. I'll use for let boolean equal to false. Okay, now I'm going to use the boolean, and here I'll go ahead and give that boolean equal to true, as well as I'll use for break statement as well. Okay, both the things. Now I'm going to back here. If my boolean is third equal to true, or you can use for this, or directly you can able to use it here as well. Both are work as the same. If it is get true, then we can make it as a break, or else we are going to click for the element which we are used for here, right? That is the one we are going to use. Okay, now this we are going to use for here clicking. Okay, this will click, but here we need to use for not I, we need to use for I plus 1. I plus 1. That will increase for page by page. Okay, now we can do it here. I'm running now again. Okay, first we'll see for the fourth page and then we'll see for second page. See, fourth page, the value it is clicked and all the values are got printed, and after it is matched, then it is break the loop and it is script. Okay, now I'm going to use for second page the same television. Okay, I'm going back to here and again I'm pasted here. Okay, now again I'm running. See, the television is clicked and it is got breaked. Okay, like this we can able to do for the pagination. Okay, this is all about for the pagination. I hope it you enjoy this video. In case if you want critical paginations automation, you can give me for any URL. I'll try to do for that as well automation. Okay, thank you for watching and please do subscribe and share to your friends and colleagues. Thank you.